Hi everyone, it's Joelle Grace, and today I'm going to be showing you all the books that I bought in the month of December. So to start, I'm going to start with all of my series that I added to, and then we'll go from oldest to newest. So the first books I got in a series is the Peggy Lane Theater series. I got Peggy Finds a Theater, which is book 1, and Peggy Goes Straw Hat, which is book 3, because they did not have book 2. These two books, both of these are from Thrift Books. Next two I got are both in the Biff Brewster series, and I got Mystery of the Chinese Ring, and that is book 2, and then I got book 3, which is the Hawaiian Sea Hunt Mystery. Next I got these 4 vintage Hardy Boy books. The first one is The Hooded Hawk Mystery. This is book number 34. I got The Hardy Boys, The Crisscross Shadow, and that is book 32. Book 17, The Secret Warning, and A Figure in Hiding, which is book number 16. So that's it for this series. And then starting with the oldest book I got the collected works of Gustav Flaubert. I have not read his books before, but they've been recommended, and so I got this one. And this one has a publication date of 1904, and it has like 5 of his books in here. Next I bought The Affair at the Inn. This is also from 1904, and it is by Kate Douglas Wigan, Mary Findlater, Jane Findlater, and Alan McAuley. And I have read this one, it's just been several years, so I can't quite remember the storyline. Next I got The Old Peabody Pew by Kate Douglas Wigan, and this one has an inscription on it. It says daughter, and then we can't quite decide what the name is. May 1908 be a very Merry Christmas, Daddy. And this one is a really neat edition. The cover is really pretty and it's in perfect condition, and then the inside has lots of photos and lots of illustrations. Every page has some like I'm not exactly sure what you call this, but it's like has a frame around the words on every page, and it has lots of photos, and it's really pretty copy. Oh, and with the series, I forgot about this stack. I got 5 of the Cherry Ames books. I have Cherry Ames Veterans Nurse, Cherry Ames Private Duty Nurse, Cherry Ames Visiting Nurse, Cherry Ames Cruise Nurse, and Cherry Ames Department Store Nurse. And all of these I think are from the 40s. Next for series, I have 3 of the Beverly Gray books. I have Beverly Gray on a Treasure Hunt, Beverly Gray Sophomore, and a second copy of Beverly Gray Sophomore because I actually bought 2. This book I'm very excited about. I got this 1920s cookbook, and it's titled Good Meals and How to Prepare Them, A Guide to Meal Planning, Cooking, and Serving by Catherine A. Fisher, Director, Good Housekeeping Institute. And it has this really nice textured cover and spine as well. And it has a few photos to show table displays. This is the 5th edition from 1927. This is full of really interesting and delicious sounding recipes that I cannot wait to make, and I'm probably going to be making a 1920s series of cooking videos. This next one was a thrift store find, and it was $1. This is English for Use, Book 3 by Beveridge, Ryan, and Lewis. And this has some pictures in it as well. And the copyright is 1926. Next I have White Fire by Roy Snell, and this is copyright 1922. Next I have Panther Eye, also by Roy J. Snell, and it says A Mystery Story for Boys. This is copyright 1921, and someone had wrote on the front of it 1936. Next I have The Campfire Girls at Camp Coyoten? I'm not sure. And this one is from 1920, and it has some really cool pictures in it as well. This is another one that I found at the thrift store, and this one was also $1. I bought all of these at the same thrift store, and all of their hardcovers are $1, and paperbacks I think are 50 cents. So this is the Gregg Speed Studies, and it is copyright 1919. This one I got at the same thrift store, and it was also $1. This is the Panama Canal, by Frederick J. Haskin, and this talks all about the building of the Panama Canal and the engineering of it, and was reviewed by some of the people who actually helped build it. It has this really cool photograph in it. Oops. It's a really cool colorized photo on the inside that folds out. And this one has a copyright date of 1913. This is the first edition. And it is full of photos and illustrations. Next, I have this Oliver Optic book, which is actually a gift by a really good friend of mine. It's called Haste and Waste, and this one has a copyright date of 1911. Then I have this Zane Grey book. I don't normally buy his books, but I decided to get this one. And this is called The Red-Headed Outfield and Other Stories. They are baseball stories, and this one has a copyright of 1948. Next, I have another Vicki Barr book. This is Vicki Finds the Answer, and this one has a copyright date of 1947. Next is another one from the thrift store called Prose and Poetry, and this one was a school book, and it's 1935. I also have this book by Grace Livingston Hill entitled Spicebox, and this one is from 1943. Next, this is also from Thrift Books. This is The Invisible Scarlett O'Neill, also from 1943. This one is from 1942, and it's the story of orchestral music and its times. This one was really fun. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but as you can see, it's very small, and it's really fun. I can't wait to read through this one. This one talks about the history of orchestral music, and from basically about the time it started till now, and well, not until now. It was up to date when this book was published. It went all the way to, I think, 1939, and started, I think, in the 1600s. Next, I have this 1930s book, Red Feather and Star Maiden, by David Corey. This one is a copyright of 1935. So I didn't really think about how I was putting these out, and I did have it organized by date, but I didn't go through the stacks properly, and the oldest is on the bottom instead of on the top, like it was supposed to be. So, going to my most modern book. My most modern book is this one, which just came out this year. It's called The Idea Revolution, and it's written by my friend Livy, and I will link her Instagram down below, and she kindly gifted this one to me. Next, I have this 1990 edition of Heloise, and it's Hints for a Healthy Planet. Then I have a reprint of The Prodigal Girl, and this one is from 1989. This was another one that we found at the thrift store, and this one actually, I can't remember if my mom or my sister got it. I never really knew exactly which one. One of them found it, and this is called Surprise Island by Barbara Willard, and the copyright date is 1969. This was also from the thrift store, and it's called Eat Yourself Full by Ruth Tyndall, and the copyright date is 1967. This one was a gift by the same friend who gave me the Oliver Optic book, and this is The Prisoner of Zinda. It has this really cool box. This is actually my first book that I have that has one of these boxes. I thought that was fun, and it has some really cool illustrations in it, and this one is for copyright 1966. I am really excited to read this one, and I'm hoping to get some of that done. I'm hoping to read some of it this weekend. Next, this one was also $1 from the thrift store, and it's Kenny and His Animal Friends. And on the inside cover, it says Kenny Evans. And on the next page, or almost the next page, it says December 25th, 1967. To Kenny from Uncle Harry and Aunt Alice. It's just this really cute children's book. This one was another one by the same thrift store, and it's entitled Our Human Body, Its Wonders, and Its Care. It has this cool box, and this one is from 1962, and it's in like perfect condition. The box is a little bit damaged, but because of this sleeve, the book's in like perfect condition. Next, we have Jack and Jill. This is a really good story. I love this one, and this one is from 1956. The outer cover is a little bit fragile, but it's still in really good condition, and excited to have this copy on hand. Next is another one that I have read before. This is Eight Cousins, and it's just a really pretty copy. This one is from 1955 and has really pretty yellow illustrations and inside cover. I'm very excited about. And the last book is Little Men. This is from the year 1950. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I was also going to talk about the books I've read this year, but I haven't really read, this month, not this year. I was going to talk about some of the books I'd read this month, but I haven't really read very many books this month. And so, yeah, I'm just really in the middle and I haven't really finished very many. So this is just the books that I bought this month, and I hope you enjoyed and got some ideas for your bookshelf. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!